The WWE Universe has been in shock ever since AJ Styles annihilated an entire roster of WCW legends. And things turned even darker when Kevin Nash joined forces with Styles and Finn Balor.
They sure did, especially for the superstar originally responsible for the ill-fated One Night Nitro.
That superstar will try to get even with Styles as he teams up with a WCW icon who's ready to fight back against this emerging alliance of outsiders. If they take them down, then AJ will be on the hook for a one-on-one rematch.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Styles has the momentum against him here.
AJ's got to find a window to fight back.
Just breaking down the opponent. This could stop AJ Styles for a while. An arm breaker. On AJ caught him.
Momentum isn't completely out of AJ's side just yet.
Time now to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Ooh, well measured.
Countered it just in time.
He steers clear of contact. Nice drop kick.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
Picked up.
Suplex delivered.
Styles is getting dominated.
But AJ can't let this flourish derail him.
Jarring impact. Uh-oh. The end may be in sight for his opponent here.
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fight lady warming up.
Oh, man, AJ Styles may be wishing he was back in Japan around now.
Styles will rally. Relax.
Oh, he knew what was coming.
Momentum isn't completely out of AJ's side just yet.
But Styles still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Rear European uppercut.
He just isn't being given any room to recuperate.
He's got to wake up and get in the fight.
Uh-oh. Dropped on the ground.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Knee right to the ankle.
Assailing the joints of the leg.
He's getting a little battered now.
Connects on the kick.
Balor having trouble shifting the tides.
Finn is being worked on heavily, and that might be the start of the momentum swing Balor needed.
If he was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Savage knee to the face.
An imposing array of offense from him here.
We are looking at an unyielding attack from him. Smart, attacking the arm.
Uh-oh.
Elbow drop.
Oh, Balor with the counter.
Finn showing it's not a time for lying down, it's a time for fighting back. Snapped over with a backdrop suplex.
Able to counter. Uppercut.
That'll cross some teeth.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, an elbow drop.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
And that could make short work of Finn.
Oh, strong impact.
Will it be? I think so.
Good officiating there. Referee seeing him the ropes and breaking the count. He had it scouted.
An agile escape. Real European uppercut.
Immense pressure being kept on Balor.
Finn really having trouble with his defense.
Tag is made, and here we go.
Big clothesline. Standing drop kick.
Great ups. Golly, what a knee.
Across the back of the neck. And now the pressure's mounting on him.
Yeah, he has to devise some kind of new strategy here.
On the back of the neck.
Oh, boy, he's stalking him. Watching for an opening.
Styles is done.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful takedown into the Achilles lock.
He gets up. It's over.
Scores the win. What a great team.
Here are your winners, the Super Athlete, Sabin, Rusev, the Technician, and Rey Mysterio.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
Two minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a...
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Super Athlete, Sabin, Rusev, the Technician.
This guy reached a point where pro football wasn't physical enough for him. He didn't want timeouts, halftime, or a 16-week season. He wants to level people every night of the year.
Well, he's in the right place because every day is game day in WWE. Gentlemen, we are about to experience something phenomenal.
Here's a man who can do it all and has done it all in short order here in WWE.
Maybe the greatest in-ring competitor of this generation.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Styles entering the ring, about to deliver a clinic.
Well, sometimes AJ Styles might be deemed arrogant and also opportunistic.
When you're as phenomenal as AJ Styles, there's nothing at all wrong with being confident.
Confidence has led him atop the pecking order. What started as an attempted tribute to WCW's larger-than-life legends went here tonight between two superstars looking to leave their own marks on WWE.
And they'll have to do it in a steel cage match, which means no more invited guests and no more uninvited guests either.
After what we've seen recently, I'm not even sure a steel cage can contain this issue, but we're about to find out.
Stomping. Ouch.
Styles taking it by surprise. Oh, what a brain buster. Oh, nasty.
Elbow finds its mark.
A club with the right forearm. Bam! He's looking a little off balance. Styles is getting dominated.
AJ's got to find a window to fight back.
He's turning the tables. Brainbuster!
Connecting with the moonsault.
Tossed into the corner.
Turned that one around. Standing drop kick.
Great ups. The adrenaline is pumping and the WWE Universe is on.
Yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast and taunt.
Great response to AJ there.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him. Great wherewithal on the counter. Saw that one coming. It's a good.
Right on the mark.
Well, that was impressive.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Vicious right forearm.
Real European uppercut. You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in.
Crucial moment for Styles.
Is it enough? The cover! 2.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Sabin Rusev, the Technician.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner.
And that's about as conclusive a win as you can get in the cage.
AJ Styles is going to have to work a little bit harder to become a true contender in the WWE.
I have no doubt he will.
It's stressful always being on high alert. Never know who's going to come after me and my title. But this really helps. Oh yeah, that's it. Keep going, right there. Damn, I guess the reviews were right. You do have strong hands. Okay, easy now.
Time to flip over onto your back now.
Hey, what the hell?
Come on, ref!
R-Truth can never get a moment to relax.
Not as long as he has the 24/7 championship. The hottest potato in WWE being contested, the 24/7 championship.
It's the best title ever, Michael. What other championship has been won by both me and Corey?
Correction, Saxton. I won it. You stole it.
Wow!
Oh, what a right hook.
Drop kick. Beautiful. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Truth caught by surprise. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg.
Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, my gosh. And Truth evades that.
Wow, that was incredible.
Hitting the elbow drop.
He's got him scouted. Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Oh! Oh! With authority!
Escaped just in time. Elbow drop.
Big time.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off.
Boom! Wow! Boom! Oh! Boom!
Truth gets out of the way. Ooh!
Oh! Ooh!
Whoa, not quite yet.
Snapmare. Fought him an elbow.
Able to evade.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups. And we see him take yet another shot to the body. Got it cinched in. This could be it.
Oh my God, a small packet.
The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
1, 2, 3. Yes! New champ! Seriously? I didn't even get 1 minute to celebrate.
Enjoy your 24/7 championship reign while you can.
All right, get back here.
big win over R-Truth, champ.
Thanks. You're not mad I beat your friend?
If I got mad every time he lost a 24/7 championship, I'd be a very angry person.
Good point.
I actually wanted to ask a favor. I'm always looking to improve my in-ring skills, and since you seem to be on a roll, would you watch my next match and let me know what you think?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Thanks.
And there you see the 24/7 champion checking out Carmella's match.
Looks like he's seen enough.
Wait, R-Truth from behind.
Here we finally have a match that can settle the score. No disqualification match, win by pinfall or submission, but anything goes in this type of match as well.
These superstars didn't want the rule book to restrict them. Didn't want anything holding them back.
Elbow drop. Elbow lands hard.
Oh, read him there.
Attack from behind.
Neck breaker. Uh-oh, here's the wind-up.
Well scattered reversal there.
Look at this amazing athleticism.
Elbow drop with authority. Elbow drop on target. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Ooh, well planted knee.
Ouch.
Uh-oh. Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Ugh, twisting the body.
And Truth capitalizes there.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Uh-oh.
Drops an elbow.
Ooh, well planted knee.
Ouch.
Effectively targeting the arm.
Oh, he retaliates. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and down.
Falcon arrow.
Incredible.
Able to reverse. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Heading to the pay window.
2, 3.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 222 pounds, the super athlete, Sabin Rusev, the Technician.
He's done a good job of adjusting from pro football to competing on his own in the ring.
Pro football is such a team sport, but when you're in the ring one-on-one, there are no teammates to rely on. That's how he wants it. One of the most powerful competitors in WWE.
And his opponent from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, Titus O'Neil.
You know, Titus O'Neil is not only an incredible athlete, but he learns from his mistakes. Notice Titus walks to the ring these days. He learned his lesson at the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, when he tripped and slid head first under the ring.
College football standout, a great dad, and even a pillar of the community. And Corey, I really think Titus wants to add winner to that list tonight.
We're about to see if Titus can get the job done.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen.
I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me.
You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight.
And he's standing across the ring from Titus O'Neil. Since Titus made it to the ring without sliding under the apron, we can safely say he is one of the most powerful opponents you could ever draw in the ring.
Titus's strength among superstars is absolutely legendary. If he leans too much into his power, there's no denying that strategy has served him well in the past.
Elbow drop with authority. Titus struggling to defend himself.
Yeah, Titus's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Look at this, going counter for counter. Oh, stomping away.
And Titus's power game gets nullified there. And Titus with a counter.
Titus might be waking up.
Yeah, Titus's survival instincts are taking over.
Uh-oh, this is...
Quickly, the cover! And he manages to kick out in one.
He's still in this.
On a forearm. Getting him into the corner.
Forearm to the jaw.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Oh, there goes the ankle.
Another knee drop. Piercing elbow drop. And now Titus O'Neil is under immense pressure.
And Titus needs to find that spark.
Uh-oh. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
Ooh, right to the arm. Oh, the weakening arm breaker.
So much damage inflicted. Elbow drop. Debilitating elbow drop.
Efficient offense, leaving no breathing room.
He's bringing a lot of intensity right now.
Golly, that could do permanent damage.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him.
Titus is in serious danger.
Cover.
There's two.
What in the world?
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a wave.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. And he makes it to the ropes.
I knew he could. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Here it is. It's locked in.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Super Athlete, Sabin Rusev, the Technician.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
The following contest is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 222 pounds, the super athlete, Sabin Rusev, the Technician.
After an illustrious football career through college, this athlete couldn't fit in with the team that best suited his style of play.
He felt like a man without a country until he arrived at the Performance Center, where he found a new purpose as a competitor.
The big dog is about to hunt.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
Already cemented himself as an all-time great, a multiple WWE and Universal Champion, a Royal Rumble winner, held the Universal title for over a year.
How about 5 WrestleMania main event matches, defeating legends like Triple H, Edge, and The Undertaker.
The man who now leads the bloodline.
A man who used to fight with honor, but now will do whatever it takes to retain his spot at the head of the table.
Protecting his Samoan family legacy on top of the food chain.
A main eventer since day one, but now is tougher than ever.
Gentlemen, I believe we are about to see a fight.
Oh, no. I'll do you one better. We're about to find out who's next.
You are looking at the personification of intensity.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
Two numbers come to mind. 173 consecutive wins in WCW. 12, a dozen years away from WWE. Returned to win the Universal Championship twice. Wow, feast your eyes.
A one-of-a-kind Croatian titan,
Ready to stomp out the opposition.
And from Kingsborough, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dominic Dijakovic!
himself to the WWE Universe and his peers with classic NXT matches.
Dijakovic earned incredible respect through his hard work.
A remarkable blend of size and agility.
Yeah, he moves like a man half his size.
And Dijakovic can also take to the skies.
That makes him a rather intimidating opponent. The Limitless One.
And from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee!
I actually spoke to Keith Lee. I said, what makes you limitless? Why this nickname? And he said to me, I'm not bound by the perceptions of others. If I can do it, if I can dream it, it will be accomplished.
Lee ready to get down to business.
Keith Lee's body coursing with adrenaline.
And Lee will take any opportunity to showcase his incredible power.
Yes, Byron, Big E's on Raw.
Time to hop aboard the positivity bus, gentlemen.
And representing the New Day from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
As Corey can attest to, Big E's known to have a good time, but now he has a serious side.
And it's that serious side that Big E's opponents need to worry about. One of the strongest human beings walking the planet Earth. A multiple-time Intercontinental Champion and a top single star in WWE. Bend the knee before your king.
He's not my king.
And from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, King Corbin!
Corbin looks ready to dispatch any threat to his crown.
Corbin always ready to use questionable tactics to gain success.
That's not so despicable if you understand how to respect such a majestic and valiant ruler.
And now Corbin is here to claim his most regal victory to date.
One of the most powerful competitors in WWE.
And their opponent from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, Titus O'Neil!
I have to admit, Corey, he's a great manager, competitor, and even a philanthropist.
Listen, Titus is as smart as they come, but he's also twice as strong as anybody you've probably ever met.
I mean, he's unbelievably talented in the ring. Really gives the University of Florida a really good name, unlike others.
He's talking about you, Saxton. I know subtlety's not something they teach at the U of F.
Yeah, I get it.
Welcome to Halftime Heat, where we have a gigantic battle royal made up of entirely former football players.
There's been a lot of people looking forward to this match, including former Gridiron Turner Squared Circle legends Steve Austin and The Rock.
A lot of eyeballs are certainly on this as we find out who's the top former football player in WWE. Down! Brutal! One after another.
Stomp in the leg.
God, what an elbow. Corbin's strike hits the mark.
Heavy duty blow.
Counter by Lee. Reigns comes up short on that attack. Wow, what a strike to the back. Standing drop kick.
Straight up.
Oh, slam.
With authority.
Drop kick. Caught the leg.
Lands an elbow. Lee avoids the attack.
Goes right to the throat.
Man can't breathe, the man can't fight.
Shoots it back onto it. Oh, goes down face first for the cover buster. Answering back.
That was brutal, and now the blood is flowing from Goldberg's face.
Oh, what a strike to the back. The damage he's
Keith
taking is
Lee
going to
has been eliminated.
That's going to sting.
Brilliant blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Punch right in the head. Caught square by the haymaker.
Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, flipping the script on him. There.
Suplex. Lights out. Overhand right lands.
Flinged across the way. Quick sidestep by Titus.
Goldberg has been eliminated.
He's trying to intimidate his opponent one more time, but he's got to strike soon.
Unpacks a well-placed punch. Big forearm.
Turning the tables there. Clothesline on the back of the neck.
Reigns gets out of harm's way. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Look at the arms. Quick return to the ring.
He deflects it right back.
Fillet your chest.
Did you hear that? Nasty. Oh, that got turned around on Titus, and this might not have a pleasant ending. Check his face after that one.
Oh, nasty start to finish it off.
Dijakovic retaliates. Forearm.
Oh, man. Ruthless striking.
Got to find a way to get out of this. Solid punch. Oh, ran face first.
Punch right in the Titus O'Neil has been eliminated.
Down. Brutal. Kick to the gut.
Great counter.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
He turns it around. Standing drop kick.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins. Ooh, well measured.
Straight punch. The counter. Hits him with the counter.
Waistlock.
Dijakovic has been eliminated.
It's an opening. Thrust right to the throat.
Man can't breathe. The man.
Across the top.
DDT.
Big E has been eliminated.
Real European uppercut.
Uh-oh. pressure.
Now Corbin racked on the
King
outside.
Corbin has been eliminated.
It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Double leg drop. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange.
Big counter from Reigns.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Standing drop kick.
Here it goes. Could be look. All the way over the top to the floor. My God.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Sabin Rusev, the Technician.
What a win for him here.
He really displayed his prowess in victory.
Hard to argue with another notch in the win column, especially one like that.